It was not meant to be for the India women's hockey team as they lost 1-4 to China in the final of the Women's Asia Cup. It was a repeat of what happened to them in the Super 4 stage. Even in the Super 4 stage, the India women's team lost 1-4 to China. Even here, after Navneet had given them the lead in the very first minute, India just could not capitalize on the heavy advantage that China had, and that is why they managed to win 4-1. As the second quarter, towards the fag end, for 1.5 quarters, India had complete control, but when China scored that first goal and the number of penalty corners that they had missed, it was not meant to be, and that is why now India versus China. China have ended a 16-year wait for the Women's Asia Cup tournament as they have won the gold medal there, they have won the title and they have secured qualification for the World Cup as well. As for India, now what happens to them? What happens to the India women's team now that they have not been able to qualify through the Asia Cup? Well, they will now have to go through the qualifiers. Now, the qualifiers, when you look at it, there will be a total of 10 plus teams that are there in the FIH Hockey World Cup qualifiers. It will be played in February 2026, just before the World Cup. 2 tournaments will be held and India will be placed depending upon where their ranking is towards October 2025. October 2025 is the cutoff for the hockey rankings, and whatever position India will be, they will be either in tournament 1 or tournament 2. After that, what is going to happen? India will play some qualifying encounters and the top 7 combined from both the tournaments, tournament A and tournament B, the top 7 in the standings will qualify for the FIH Hockey World Cup. This time the Hockey World Cup will be held in Belgium and Amsterdam in Netherlands, and that is why India now face a real uphill task. The men's team have already qualified for the Hockey World Cup thanks to their victory in the Asia Cup. They couldn't go through the Pro League. India also couldn't go through the Pro League. They were relegated in the Pro League in the women's section, and that is why now they will have to now go through the qualifiers. It is a very bitter pill to swallow for the Indian team because they had gotten good confidence. They had held defending champions Japan twice. But against China, who are a much improved team in the women's section, they have come up short. And that is why now India versus China, India have lost, and now they'll have to go through a long route to qualify for the World Cup that will be held in February in Netherlands and Belgium. India, remember, both the men and the women's team don't have a good record in the Hockey World Cup. Let's see if that changes in 2026 as well. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.